Hey there, this is Nora Jean, and I wanted to just give you a quick little introduction to what this 40-day journey is really about and why I came up with it. And really, it started, the idea for doing this came back from a year ago when I was doing hosted a 40-day, not a 40-day, but a 60-day Best Life Ever challenge, in which I brought in different speakers and I did presentations to really help people understand and look at life from a new way, get be more informed about what's really happening in the body and what's going on in our mind. And anyway, I brought in different experts to do this. And after one of my presentations, actually, which I was really discussing about the body basics, basic fundamental things that I think actually are, a lot of the doctors aren't really thinking that way. You know, they don't really go back to the very fundamentals of what is it that creates a healthy body, and how do we, you know, and then there's also the things about what's going on in the mind. So, and how all of those weave together. Anyway, after one of my presentations, one of my students, who was a former executive in corporate America and had done a lot of management and training of people into many different levels, and he said, you know, I've spent a lot of years, Nora Jean, and studying things and studying people, and really that being an important aspect of the work that I did, and I noticed something about you. And he said to me, you hold back. He was implying that you have a lot of information, Nora Jean, and you don't share that with us. Why do you hold back? And I had to agree, actually. I know, you know, I'm presenting it there in that presentation, offering it to people. And I guess because it started as a yoga studio, I really only gave information about the yoga. Well, here's the yoga. This is what it will do for you, and this is what's going on. And with regards to the yoga. But meanwhile, I've also been studying all kinds of other things. I'm a big fan of the Kangen water, and I'm a big fan of, for various reasons, which I'll present to you in these 40 days. But I realized that my pattern set in at a very young age, because I probably in my teens really began to think about, well, gosh, you know, we're here on planet Earth. We have our physical bodies and our needs, and they've been around for tens of thousands of years, the physical human body. And what did we do before we had all of these drugs and creams? And, you know, how did we, on a natural level, what was our life like? And how did we take care of ourselves and our body? And so it really set me on a path of exploring and studying and looking at not just physically what it is that we're drinking and eating and the level of exercise that we get, but the thoughts that we think and our approach about life and how our beliefs have been, you know, kind of programmed. We've just adopted the beliefs of the culture and the family and the schools and perhaps our religions without really questioning them. And I started questioning, but it wasn't appreciated in my family. And really a lot of, and you know, especially the older we get, the more we don't want to hear about these habits that we have and the foods that we like to eat and the beverages that we like to drink, to learn that they're really not very good for us and that we need to eliminate those. That's not, people don't, I believe that a lot of people just don't want to know. But if you did know that drinking this versus this would improve your life and how you feel in your body day to day, would you make the decision to make that change? You have that, with the knowledge, you can test it for yourself and you can make the decision for yourself moving forward. So really, it's a 40-day journey where you get to discover new way of looking at life, new perspectives to have, just start exploring for yourself so that you get to make educated decisions. We are making decisions all day long, every day, to the tune of tens of thousands of decisions in one day. The more educated we are, the better decisions we're going to make. I do believe that about human nature, and I believe that about you. So, not that I have all the answers, and not that you have to accept what I present as absolute fact and truth for you, but it's something that you get to explore and try on for yourself. And I hope that by by the end of these 40 days, you will have at least made some changes in your life that will definitely be supporting you to create a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a truly happy life that you absolutely